Hello and welcome to GT Sports Mates. I'm Kyle and I will be racing today in the GR2 Honda Raybrig concept. Not a car I've driven a lot, but we are at a track that I have driven quite a few times actually, and the reason is I absolutely love this track. It's a fantastic track. 17 turns, 5 kilometers long or 3.2 miles depending on where you're from. I absolutely love this track. So here we go. Not getting perfect start, as you can see it. Starting second, instantly drop down into now fourth before the first turn. So not a good start from me whatsoever. But 5 laps, so just try and get through the second turn without getting killed. And almost there actually as the guy in fourth comes flying across. Lots of chaos, and somehow, I have no idea how actually, going straight through the middle of that entire crash. That's all you can describe it as. Getting a good run out of the corner there, just about getting it second as we loop down now towards the S's. So, absolutely frantic start to the race. Dropping position straight away and now finding myself up in first. Completely mind-boggling as the race was going on. So, like I said, this track, I've done it a few times. Does it get easier? Well, it depends. Some cars suit this track very, very well, and some cars not so much. GR2s, like I said, first time really on this track with this car, and I found myself absolutely loving this car on this track. It grips, it's so quick, and these Group 2 cars, if you've not tried them, absolutely give them a go. They are absolutely fantastic cars. Much quicker than the Group 3 cars, which obviously is only one group difference, so you wouldn't expect it to be so much quicker, but they are a lot quicker. But with that comes a lot more turning and stopping power, so yeah, absolutely fantastic cars, give them a go. Okay, now, second lap, back through the first chicane where all hell broke loose on the first lap. Finding myself just edging away from the guy in second, who does have a penalty that he will have to serve. I think, was that a 2.5 second penalty he had there? I'm not sure. But he will have to serve that, which will obviously widen the gap. Going purple into sector 2. Now you will go purple, really, on your second lap, unless something drastic happens. But purple is actually the fastest time on the track itself. It's not my personal best time, it's the fastest time through that sector throughout the race. So going purple, very, very good. That's what you want to be doing if you want to be really putting in a good battle. Coming down now to the def chicane for the second time. Again, going purple, that's what we want. This car through this def chicane, it's so quick. And look at that, just flies through the def chicane, and it grips, it gives you the confidence to really throw it in to the def chicane. But again, just you've got to be careful because it's so easy to wipe out in that chicane, and that's it really. Your race is practically over. So back up now onto the home straight, going across and setting the fastest time, 1:27.9. Not a bad time. Right. So there was 7 races. I was just about to say, it looks like we've lost one of them. It wasn't a big lobby, but still, you know, it's sometimes the smaller lobbies can be just as fun as when they're completely packed, because when they're absolutely rammed, it's just chaos in every corner. When there's a few less cars, you know, there's not so much action in the corners, so it can be a little bit boring, I suppose, but it also means you get cleaner races. Or potentially you get cleaner races anyway. I won't say you definitely will. Sometimes you just don't want, you saw the chaos on lap 1 actually. So, you know, smaller lobbies, the good and the bad. Right, down now, back in towards the def chicane. Now, I'm feeling comfortable at this point. There's a nice gap, and you can see that I've just gone red, so I've slowed down a little bit on the lap. I'm taking my time a little bit more. I know there's a nice comfortable gap. I don't want to do anything to basically jeopardise where I am in first place. I don't want to go too hard, make an error, which is very, very easy to do. and then just have everybody catch up, and that's it. I'll just end up losing places after place. So I'm taking my time a little bit more, and hoping that the gap I've got is good enough. So lap 4 now, coming down to the first chicane. This chicane, it's a bit of a tricky one actually. It's not a very slow chicane. You can take quite a bit of speed through there, but there is like a very particular line you want to be taking through that first chicane. If you get it wrong, you'll end up running off into the dust, and you can actually completely spin out there. You've got to be careful, but you've got to be able to just really handle that chicane, because that chicane can really make or break your lap time. As you can see, I went through fairly quick, and the gap just opening up again between first and second. As we now drop down towards, once again, the death chicane. Coming across there, you can see again 2 temps down on the quickest lap. Again, not trying to set world records here, just trying to get around in P1. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to finish. Everybody wants to win a race, so that's what I'm trying to do. The car in position 2 though, as you can see, he is now starting to make some ground. So we're coming on to the last lap. He is now making ground upon me. So I've got to now make a decision. Do I go as fast as I can? Do I do what I'm already doing, conserve it a little bit so as not make an error? What am I doing here? So I had to figure this out as we're going, and I decided basically to push a little bit harder than I was doing over the previous 4 laps, but not too much. There is still a gap, but there it is. Sliding around the corner will absolutely lose you speed, which will lose you time. And look how much closer that second car is now. A small slide, that's all it was, a small tiny slide, and that guy is now very quickly catching up. So now the pressure's on now. I've got to absolutely make this next corner and then the death chicane absolutely perfect. I can't mess these up whatsoever. So playing it safe over the last 4 laps actually didn't work out as I planned. Now I'm under a bit of pressure. Got to get this right, perfectly right. Sliding a little bit there. Second, really looking like he could make a move. Is he close enough? I'm not sure. We're going to have a look now. He goes for it down the inside. Can he grab it? I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Getting the better traction on the inside, just climbing the hill. I tell you, I honestly, I saw that win disappearing. I'll be honest. I thought that was it. He's gone up the inside. I couldn't defend it. I thought that was going to get it, but he just slid like I did. He slid around the corner, and I just got the better traction. So there we go. Anyway, that's the Group 2s at Seaside. That's a win for myself, which I'm very happy about. Very good comeback from our friend in second, and we're just going to look at that one more time here. So here we go. Coming down to the last corner, he really went for this. Look at this, straight down, pushing me a little bit wide. That's fine. There was no penalty served. It didn't slow me down really, so it was a decent move. He had to go for it. He had no other opportunities. So yeah, well done to that guy in second. It was a good race. So that's all from us today at GT Sports Mates. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all next time.